Bonjour, Kenny. Welcome to the ASU Connex Summit.
Bonjour. Thank you for hosting us.
We are glad to have you here. How have you found it so far, and what are you most looking forward to?
I found it really, really interesting, and the fact that we focus on Africa, I like it, because for once we can speak about what we are doing and trying to achieve in terms of developing football. So, really impressed.
I want to start from there. Lots of global sports, business and sports leadership summits, but few at this high level for Africa. To begin, how does that affect what you do, that there aren't so many high-level conversations about our continent in places like this?
It affects, you cannot know how much it affects, because we are doing a lot. And we don't manage to find place to tell what we are doing. So this morning, Solomon Mudege from my team was explaining literally what is the FIFA Forward program and the third cycle we entered it. And we can be proud of this, because we need those places to showcase the world, not only Africa, but the world, what we are doing in developing football here. And we have some good news here to share.
You have a big responsibility at FIFA, overseeing the development of 211 member associations. I mean, you got that job in 2020 for this tenure. Yeah. How has the journey been, briefly?
The journey has been a long journey, I can tell you, a very long journey. But you know, when you're passionate about what you are doing, you don't see time flying, because literally I travel almost every week throughout the world. But I'm passionate in what I'm doing, and I'm really convinced about the impact of what we are trying to achieve. So when it is like this, the journey is long, the journey is tough, but you don't feel the pain, hopefully.
Women's football is a big deal, and it was discussed in there. In the African context, I mean, we are seeing North Africa especially take a quantum leap as well, but it's only probably just Morocco and somebody else. Then you come to West Africa, it's just a few countries. Southern Africa, it's South Africa. To what extent are you able to, from where you are in FIFA, able to make sure that the development is broader than these one-off examples in the sub-regions?
You know, I strongly believe in leading by example. So the good news here is that we have got a couple of examples. And the last Women's World Cup was impressive in that sense, because we saw Morocco, we saw South Africa, we saw Nigeria. We saw those teams, brilliant teams, at the level of a World Cup. So those are the leaders. And we need to find a way for the others to catch up with the leaders. And this is what I'm trying to achieve with my team and with Gelson Fernandez being a director for Africa. We try to achieve this at a global level, but even more at the African level. The good news is that now we have got 32 teams qualifying for the Women's World Cup. This means that there will be more slots for African countries, and this is why it was good to see Zambia joining the club. So there will be more and more opportunities for more and more member associations to compete, and this is the good news. The thing is that I come from the Caribbean, and you know, in the Caribbean, we watch each other, we watch the neighbor, and we watch the way the neighbor is evolving. And when you see your neighbor performing and you not performing, I can tell you this is a signal for you to start working. And it works quite well in athletics and track and field. When you see in the Olympics how they compete. I want the same for Africa. I want Cameroon watching Nigeria and saying, next time it will be my turn. And this is what I'm trying to push the leaders to do, trying to be competitors. And it is all about competition, because it is what it is, football, about making the ball roll. It is not an easy task, I have to say. For this, we have many means, and I could speak about the money we put in place for all those member associations in kind of an incentive for them to invest in women's football. But it cannot be only a matter of money. It has to be a matter of mindset. And part of my job is this. So this is the part you don't showcase. This is the part you don't discuss about on a daily basis. But it is the most important part in being an advocate for the development of women's football. They will not have the choice. They will not have the choice, because women is the future of Africa. And I strongly believe in this.
Yeah. Finally, African Sports Unified, You said it's a question of mindset. How do conversations like ASU change this mindset, in your opinion?
I love the unified. Okay, we discuss about Africa, we discuss about sport, but it's all about being united. And I'm lucky because I work in an organization where there are more members than in the UN, which says a lot. If we manage to be unified, we will manage to succeed. I am pretty sure.
Thank you, Kenny.